Alright, let's begin. As of the 2nd of December 2024, what has 2,796 stars on it? The answer is Hollywood's Walk of Fame. In 2020, Peugeot E2008 became available on the market. What does the E stand for? The answer is, it means it's the electric version of the model. What was Florence Nightingale's first name? The answer is, surprise, surprise, it's Florence. After the United States, China and Japan, what is the world's fourth strongest economy? The answer is Germany. According to Albert Einstein, what's the difference between stupidity and genius? The difference is that genius has its limits. What's another word for planetary satellite? The answer is moon. How many kings named Liam has England had so far? The answer is, let me count again, 0. The finale of what TV show was set in a mysterious place called the Black Lodge? The answer is Twin Peaks. What fashion designer would always hold her runway shows on the 5th day of each month? The answer is Coco Chanel. What is the difference between a meteor and a meteorite? When meteoroids hit Earth's atmosphere at high speed and burn up, the fireballs or shooting stars are called meteors. But when a meteoroid survives a trip through the atmosphere and hits the ground, it's called a meteorite. The flag of what country has a red stripe on the left, a green stripe on the right, and an eagle in a white stripe in the middle? The answer is Mexico. It's a Small World, Star Tours, Soaring over California, and Splash Mountain are what? The answer is rides at Disneyland. What does the human body have 24 of? The answer is ribs. Who is known as the godfather of cyberpunk, having written the legendary Neuromancer trilogy? The answer is William Gibson. How many bit was the NES, Nintendo Entertainment System? The answer is 8-bit. What does London have approximately 69,000 of? The answer is streets. Spell the Irish name Siobhan. The answer is Siobhan. A zombie-like chap nicknamed Eddie the Head is the mascot of what heavy metal band? The answer is Iron Maiden. What was built in 280 BC and collapsed during an earthquake in 226 BC? The answer is the Colossus of Rhodes. What British pop duo made their name with hits like Suburbia, Rent and It's a Sin? The answer is the Pet Shop Boys. Fill in the blank. In Chinese history, there were 83 blank and 559 emperors. The answer is dynasties. What Dutch-born model gained fame, or perhaps notoriety, appearing in a series of X-rated French movies based on novels by a Thai-born writer? The answer is Sylvia Christel, the star of Emmanuel. What do you call a bound collection of maps? The answer is Atlas. Espresso, mascarpone cheese, eggs, sugar, rum and cocoa powder are used to make what? The answer is tiramisu. What 20th century dictator adopted a name derived from that country's word for steel? The answer is Joseph Stalin. On the 15th of September 2008, the collapse of the Lehman Brothers triggered what? The answer is the worldwide economic recession. On the 22nd of June 1633, who recanted his scientific views under pressure from the Catholic Church? The answer is Galileo Galilei. Thanks, Catholic Church. What animal is literally called a bear cat in Chinese? The answer is the panda. In 1911, Lynchburg, Tennessee saw the death of what famous boozemaker? The answer is Jack Daniel. What work of fiction was the inspiration for West Side Story? The answer is Romeo and Juliet. Name 3 out of the 10 most common Spanish surnames. The answer is, the most common Spanish surnames are Garcia, Rodriguez, Gonzalez, Fernandez, Lopez, Martinez, Sanchez, Perez, Gomez, and Martin. What 1980s comedy spawned 6 sequels, with the 5th movie set in Miami and the last one in Moscow? The answer is Police Academy. Henri Dunant, the founder of the Swiss Red Cross, became the first person to win what? The answer is Nobel Peace Prize. What ceased operation in July 2001 after numerous lawsuits from the music industry? The answer is Napster. What exactly happens in room 101? The answer is, in 1984, this is where you're confronted with your worst nightmare. What did Thomas Jefferson and John Adams do on the 4th of July 1826? The answer is die. Yes, both of them, separately. I'm a monkey born from a stone, and I acquired supernatural powers through Taoist practices. After rebelling against heaven, I was imprisoned under a mountain by the Buddha. What name am I known under? The answer is the Monkey King. What is an oxymoron? The answer is, an oxymoron is a figure of speech that is a contradiction in itself. For example, old news, deafening silence, or organized chaos. What continent does Jamaica belong to? The answer is North America. Marilyn Monroe is suspected to have had relations with what head of state? The answer is John F. Kennedy. What do Fanta and Volkswagen have in common? The answer is, they're both products of Nazi Germany. What innovation in the field of television was made on the 10th of July 1962? The answer is, first ever TV broadcast by satellite. What war lasted from 1936 to 1939? The answer is the Spanish Civil War. When talking about polyamorous relationships, the abbreviation E and M is frequently used. The E stands for ethical, but what do the letters N and M stand for? The answer is non-monogamy. What meme star was born in Arizona in 2012 and died in 2019? The answer is Grumpy Cat. Gabriel Weinberg can do almost everything that Google or Bing can't, because it could damage their business models. And if users figure out that they like Weinberg's search engine way better, he could damage the big boys without even really trying. This is a paragraph from an article in the Washington Post, published in November 2012. What is the search engine in question? The answer is DuckDuckGo. In the NATO phonetic alphabet, Alpha stands for A and Bravo stands for B. But what word stands for X? The answer is X-ray. What fictional characters speak the banana language? The answer is the Minions. Where can you always go when you're alone and life is making you lonely? The answer is downtown. Baphomet, one of the main symbols of Satanism, has the shape of what animal? The answer is the goat, the animal that personifies sins. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to hit the like button and let me know how well you did in the comments. It would really help me grow the channel. Thank you for your time and have a peaceful night.